Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Tonight, a good one on Thursday night primetime. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Dallas Cowboys. A welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Dak going to put it up right away. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. Whoa, oh, big hole left side. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Cowboys will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Right to the air, it's Mayfield. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
This pass is caught by Cade Otton. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain of 16 yards. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good.
He gets free. Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bucs come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return starts from the 5. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
At the 17-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. First time to land in this one, and it's a 1st down.
With wide receivers, I think we spend so much time by talking about their speed and their route running, and of course that's critical, but the ability to not only catch the ball, but to concentrate on the bad throws. We used to have a saying, you get paid to catch the bad ones, and saw a great example of it here, laying out, going down to get this ball, holding on through contact with the ground, and it's a big-time play.
Second down, Prescott. Over the middle, it's intercepted. intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Tyke Smith. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. McLaughlin now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Buccaneers move out to a 14-7 lead. Here's McLaughlin now at the score. He'll kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. The big defensive lineman, Vita Vea, on the stop.
2nd and 9.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On play action, here's Dak. That is caught downfield by Pickens. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. On for the PAT is Aubrey. The kick is good. Cowboys will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They go play action with Mayfield. This one complete. It's Jalen McMillan. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Don't get that often during the season. First play of the drive picks up 29 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Forced out wide. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 7. They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? They'll try and run for it. And he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on down. From the the 39. Here's a 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Blue. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete. It is 3rd and 10.
And 10 yards to go.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. Anger now on to punt. That kick is away.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Baker gonna give it to Irvin. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
First down, Buccaneers.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 77 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
McLaughlin lining up for the point after.
On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He knocks it through, and the Buccaneers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out in the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Left side, caught by Ramsey. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. So we are through one here on Thursday Night Primetime. The Bucs have the early lead. We're back to Arlington in a moment. On to the 2nd quarter. Cowboys possess the football. On the ground, this is Williams. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. They've got it 2nd down and 11.
At the 50-yard line.
Back to throw is Prescott. Now a screen set up for Blue. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now Prescott. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And that'll set up 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Prescott to throw it on 4th down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Oftentimes, these critical downs come down to who executes the best. And in this case, Mike, the defense executed when it mattered the most. Big 4th down stop, and now they're going to get the ball back.
On 1st down is Mayfield. Get this complete right side to Otten. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Out to his right. He runs with it. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 27. They've got it at the 8. 1st down and goal. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now Mayfield will look underneath here for Irving.
Complete to Bucky Irving. Touchdown.
And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. Moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Dak going to give this to Blue. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
Third and short. Prescott. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And great coverage on special teams to mark it down inside the 5-yard line. Mayfield to throw it here on first down. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. First time they've whooped his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down. Now Mayfield moving outside the pocket. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That is Hurst complete, right side. He'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Mayfield. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Bucky Irving. And now it's fourth down. Here's Dixon's punt on the way. To return, it is Turpin. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Prescott on first down. On the run to the right. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Throws here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
On third down, Prescott. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. The punt team out there for the second time, and that kicks away. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
41-yard line.
Baker to throw. That one's hauled in left side by McMillan. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Second and 6 at the 45-yard line.
Mayfield to throw. Rolling right. Now he takes off. And the decision to take off was a good one. Pickup of 8, that's a first down.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Pass intended for Emeka Ibuka.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they'll have a first down and definitely in field goal range now, down at the 20-yard line. Here's Mayfield. Flush to his right. Oh, what a catch there. He pulled it in one-handed. Now his timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's second and goal. Irving. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. McLaughlin's pick is good. And the Bucs going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On 1st and 10, here's Baker, forced out wide. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for, and it'll lead to a second down. Throwing is Mayfield. That's going to be incomplete. Humphrey. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, there continues. But to put the ball in harm's way.
And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss. On second down, it's Dak. To the left side, caught by Lamb. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. think he got away with one here. Results in a big pickup and get a fresh set of downs.
And he will have a Cowboys first down, maybe by about a yard, as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
And the Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Back to throw is Prescott. To the outside, looked in by Lamb. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 27
Momentum
yards.
building here. On this drive, they go again, 1st and 10.
First down.
On the carry, it's Williams. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
10 more yards.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
2nd and inches. They'll go again here with Williams. He'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
This pass right side, caught by Lamb. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal. He's taken down at the 7.
That's good for a Cowboys.
They've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Vita Vea getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
At the Bucs 12-yard line.
2nd down, Prescott. Forced to his right, taking off, and he's in! And Prescott, touchdown, Dallas. That's his 2nd touchdown tonight. Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cowboys are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Buccaneers 31. Cowboys 21. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 43-yard line.
McMillan comes in motion. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Flush to his right, loading up, launching downfield. And that is hauled in on the right sideline. Right inside the chalk, a heck of a catch. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. And he's in. Cade Otton. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
That his 2nd TD catch of the season. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. Exiting the pocket right. And he can't hang on through the Contact incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up.
Second and 10. Here's Dak to throw. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Third and a long way to go. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He'll air it out deep. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Third time out there for the punt team, and the kick's away. That's taken in at the 50. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. They get 16 on that connection. Good for a Buccaneers first down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. So 31 yards on this play. A second big one in a row and another first down. Now Mayfield on the move left. And he will win the race to down, Tampa. McLaughlin now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bucs tack on one more to their lead.
Cowboys 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
42-yard line.
On first down, here's Blue. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
Prescott now.
At the 47-yard line.
Pass completed right side to Ferguson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And the
So,
Cowboys
3 quarters
first
have
down.
come and gone.
First
We'll
and
have
10
more
at the
Thursday Night
42-yard
Football
line.
after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
On the handoff, Blue. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's third down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down. Now Prescott. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
On play action, Mayfield. The throw on the run is complete. And it will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive. On first down is Mayfield. And not liking anything downfield, he'll just get this to the sideline. It is incomplete.
A little indecisive there, Mike. I thought he could have pulled the trigger a tad sooner. Instead, he just holds onto the ball a little too long. The windows close up and ultimately has no choice but to just simply throw the ball away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's Mayfield. Out to his right. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Jalen McMillan, but what he was looking for there. And it's going to be 3rd down. They'll run with Irving. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Now the Bucs will take their first time out as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. This a 57-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Buccaneers will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. McLaughlin hit the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back to kick this away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8. They face 2nd down, 8 yards to go. Prescott. That's into the hands of Lamb. And he's going to be marked out up around the 33. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight. And it gives the team a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's Prescott. Moving to his right. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
There's no secret this day has been a rough outing all around. So at this stage of the game, really no choice but to remain aggressive and just try to find something positive on a day where there's been a lot of negative.
1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. Moving outside the pocket. This one caught down the field. It's Lenoir. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's another.
Get him a little slow after that hit. But he does have a 1st down.
21-yard line.
To the air again. Prescott over the middle to his tight end Ferguson. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up.
These can be tricky situations defensively, right? The game is all but over. Barring something unforeseen, you got this one in the bag, but you still want to finish on a high note. You still want to walk off the field and put an exclamation point on what's pretty much been a dominant performance right from the start.
No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
A loss of 2.
Backed up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal.
At the Buccaneers' 3-yard line.
Dak to throw. That is caught by the tight end. Luke Schoonmaker. Touchdown, Cowboys. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. The extra point by Aubrey is good. Cowboys are able to edge a bit closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. He'll let this go deep. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Deron Black.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made, no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. That is over the middle to Flanor. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
2 yards. That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Open man down the field. It's Ferguson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's another Cowboys 1st down.
Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's going to be out of bounds as the clock will stop. But it would have stopped anyway as we've hit the 2-minute warning. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. They'll throw again. Dak. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here's a design run. And he will do it himself. He's in. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cowboys are able to cut into the deficit.
The score, Buccaneers 48, Cowboys 35.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. They needed that to go their way to any hope. But it's corralled by the hands team, and that should just about wrap this one up. Here's Irvin. And a nice game there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
33-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Second down, they need 2 yards. They'll go again here with Irvin. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
On third down, it's Irvin. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
So, a win here for the visiting Bucks. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory.
When we started this band